Got 5 minutes?
We'll show you how student talk in science class can double as secret teacher superpowers.
It's fast, it's fun, and it might just replace your exit tickets.
This is Science Solutions. Let's talk nerdy.
Today we're diving into something deceptively simple but surprisingly powerful. Discussions as a formative assessment tool in science class.
Yes, the humble student conversation. More than just noise between transitions. When done right, it is a goldmine of insight into what your students actually think.
Exactly. It's like sneaking a peek into their science brains without the stress of a quiz. And, spoiler alert, there's no correcting.
So, picture this. You ask, why do you think the shadow changed? One kid says, because the earth moved. Another one says, because the sun blinked. And suddenly you know exactly who needs a reteach and who's ready to lead the next NASA mission.
Right? And that moment is formative assessment magic. You not just heard answers, you're hearing thinking, reasoning, confusion, confidence. The whole messy mix.
But let's be real, you need a plan. Everyone talk is not the move. Make sure that you have routines. Use turn and talk, scientist circles, even four corners as ways to get your students to start discussing.
And your questions matter. What is photosynthesis? Get rid of that question. Ask something meatier like, why do plants make their own food and not eat food like we do?
Boom, higher order thinking questions. And while your students are sharing, you're playing undercover scientist, listening for misconceptions, sparks of understanding, and wild but beautiful logic leaps.
Pro tip, try clipboard cruising. Create a list of your students, what you want to listen for, and then as you're going around the room, check off who's saying what and when. This is a great way to get some quantitative data on who's understanding and who isn't. It gives you a big snapshot of your whole class. When we're going through science, we do not want to leave anybody behind. That's why NGSS means there's no gaps in scientific success.
Also, it's important to normalize the phrase, wait, I changed my mind. Because in science, that's not weakness, that's growth. That's Newton throwing out his first draft.
So to recap, structure your talk time, ask rich questions, listen with intention, track what you hear, and actually use that information to guide what you're going to teach next.
Discussions aren't filler, they are your fuel. And they might just be the most fun you'll have assessing all week.
So give it a try. Go to your next discussion with a plan of what you are hoping to hear and begin a quick checklist to keep track of who is on the right track and who may need a little bit more support moving forward.
While the workload up front may seem overwhelming, the information that you will gain from your students is invaluable.
Thanks for tuning into Science Solutions. If you found it useful, share it with a colleague and subscribe to get notified when our next episode comes out. Sign up to receive Science Solutions in your inbox to access resources, reflection questions, and actionable insights.
Until next time, keep inspiring your students and making shift happen. You've got this.